Hey guys, Mr. Gore here coming to you with Screencast number 10 for this academic school year. We're going to pick up with what we were doing last time, and that is the focus of our big question today. What is the key to a good pitch? And we're not talking baseball here. Remember, last Friday I sent you home with the homework of contacting your organization, your client, and setting up a time that you could meet so that you could present your initial designs to them and get their feedback so that you could best choose which final design you were going to go forward with and make the necessary modifications to fit your client's needs. So you should have had time to do that. If you've already met with your client, let's say on Monday, then you can use Tuesday to continue working or to start working on your final designs and making those modifications that they recommended. If you still have not met with them, or you have not emailed them, which was for homework, by the way, you need to have that done. And you can use the rest of today, or of class time, to work on those initial designs in preparation for the pitch. Okay? Now, let's take a look here at our agenda items. The first thing that we're going to do is a review of design elements, and we're going to do that here right now on the screencast. You'll remember that when we were working in groups, we made a Google Doc, and this is it, that was design elements period 8, and each group mentioned or made a list of what were the most important elements to include in an multimedia advertising campaign for it to be successful. I've taken all these and copied them and pasted them into a Wordle, and I'd like for you to take a look at it here. This shows, in a kind of a graphic way, what were the biggest words, or the words that were repeated the most in that exercise. I'm going to have this printed out and I'll post it up on the wall so that you can refer back to it. These are the ideas that I want you to think about as you are doing your initial designs and as you are starting to do final designs. Are your designs appropriate for the audience? Are they relevant? Are they concise and short? Do they include the correct color choices? Do they have an appealing slogan? Okay? Do they properly promote your organization? And do they address the problem that your clients identified for you? Okay? So you can use this as kind of a visual check to make sure that you're keeping your campaign down the right path towards success. All right. Now, the second point is, like I said, if you have finished your initial designs and already presented them to the client, you can use the rest of class to start developing those final designs. If you haven't, continue to work on and develop those initial designs so that they're ready to present to your client. And once you've got these done, these initial designs, I want you to work with your group to develop and hone your pitch to the best way possible so that when you meet with your client, you'll have a compelling presentation for your initial designs, okay? Because remember, you're competing with 3 or 4 other groups for this ad campaign. You need to make the most effective pitch that you possibly can. All right, guys, that's all there is for me. Oh, I think I'm going to add one more thing. When you come into class, the first thing I want you to do is lay out all of your initial designs on your desk. Open up your sketchbooks, and we're going to go around and have about a 5-minute gallery walk. That should be a gallery walk to take a look at other people's work, look at our colleagues' work, and then we can discuss what are some of the strong points of the things that you saw and how can that help you to better prepare your final design. Okay? So when you come into class tomorrow, go ahead and lay out those sketchbooks, open them up to your initial designs, start walking around, taking a look at them, observing for what are the good qualities and the good elements that they possess, and then we'll discuss what you can learn from your colleagues' work. Then I'll allow you to continue working on your initial or final designs, and then you can use whatever time is left to develop the best pitch possible with you and your group members. Okay, guys, that's it for me. See you tomorrow.